Dear Aquarius, listen up. Something powerful is shifting beneath your feet, and December 3rd marks the tipping point. If you felt restless, charged, or like the universe keeps tapping you on the shoulder, this is the moment it becomes impossible to ignore. In the next several minutes, I'll guide you through 7 divine signs that show a major turning point is unfolding in your life. Signs you can spot, act on, and use to create momentum. These aren't vague platitudes. Each sign comes with practical steps, real-world signals, and inner work prompts so you can move from confusion to clarity. If you're serious about steering this change, hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you won't miss future guidance tailored to these breakthroughs. Comment below right now. I'm ready, Aquarius. Tell us which area of your life you want this turning point to touch. Love, career, money, creativity, or soul growth. I'll be reading your responses and we'll use them to craft follow-up content. Now take a deep breath, tune into your body, and prepare to recognize the 7 signs that will confirm this seismic shift is for you. No fluff, just clear, honest, and actionable insight designed especially for Aquarians who are ready to step forward. The first divine sign is always external movement that feels like a door slamming open, an opportunity arriving that you didn't chase but can't ignore. For Aquarius, this often comes as an unconventional offer, a freelance project that aligns perfectly with your values, an invitation to consult on a cause you love, a job role that lets you innovate, or even a public platform asking for your voice. The unifying quality is that the opportunity fits your long-term pattern of contribution and freedom rather than imposing rigid structure. Watch for invitations that arrive from unexpected channels, a DM from an old contact, a comment on a past post, or a forwarded email. These small triggers are how the universe gets your attention. How to know it's a real sign? It resonates as both practical and uncanny. Practically, it's feasible. The timeline, compensation, or network could truly move you forward. Uncannily, it awakens a sense of yes in your chest. Aquarians often get caught between idealism and pragmatism. This sign is legitimate because it harmonizes both. You'll also notice synchronicities, names repeating, similar project requests, people recommending the same direction. Don't dismiss these as coincidence. They're the cosmic echo confirming the opportunity. Action steps. First, journal the initial offer with detail. Who, when, what, and how it made you feel. Second, run a quick reality check. What would saying yes mean for your time, finances, and personal values? Third, take a small confirmatory action within 48 hours. Reply, schedule a short call, or send a portfolio snippet. Momentum matters. Divine doors often require timely steps. Lastly, protect the equity of your energy. As an Aquarius, you attract many ideas. Prioritize options that honor your autonomy and align with your mission. Common pitfalls: saying, "I'll wait for a perfect set of conditions," letting fear of change freeze you, or over-optimizing until the opportunity dissolves. The remedy is simple. Respond with curiosity rather than commitment, and keep your antennae tuned for follow-up confirmations. If you do those things, this first sign will translate into a concrete pivot, sometimes small, sometimes life-changing, but always meaningful. Divine sign 2. Dreams and intuitive downloads. Turn clear. One of the quiet but unmistakable signs that a turning point is underway is when your inner world starts broadcasting louder. For Aquarians who naturally swim in ideas and futurism, this often appears as lucid dreams, vivid nighttime scenes, or sudden downloads of insight during quiet moments. These aren't random images. They're thematic, recurring, and often connected to a decision or relationship in your waking life. Pay attention when a dream motif repeats: a bridge, a key, water, or light, because these symbols carry a consistent message about transition. You'll also experience heightened synchronicity during waking hours. A song lyric will answer a question you were wrestling with. A stranger will say an offhand line that reveals your next move. A book will open to a page with the exact passage you need. For Aquarians, such intuitive clarity feels electric, like your mental radio finds a new frequency. Importantly, this sign isn't only mystical, it's actionable. The content of your inner hits will often include practical pointers: a name to call, a date to remember, a phrase to use in negotiation, how to harness it. Create a simple daily ritual to capture these signals. Keep a small notebook by your bed and write down dreams within minutes of waking. During the day, pause twice to breathe and ask one specific question: what next step serves my highest good? Then, note any quick impressions. Don't overthink them. Treat them as leads. Over time, patterns will emerge, clarifying what you should pursue or avoid. A key test: apply a small low-risk experiment based on a download. If a dream suggests reconnecting with someone, send a short message. If you sense a topic screaming to be written about, draft a paragraph. The universe tends to reward inquiry. For Aquarians, who can sometimes intellectualize away feelings, this practice grounds intuition into real-world tests. Resist the urge to rationalize or dismiss these signs as mere coincidence. Pitfalls to avoid: confusing wishful thinking with genuine downloads, or becoming paralyzed by over-analysis. Use intuition as a compass, not a commandment. It points to possibilities and gives you the courage to try. When your dreams and downloads sharpen, consider it a green light. The inner terrain is aligning to prepare you for external change. Divine sign. 3. Financial shifts that validate your value, money and resources. A turning point often announces itself through your finances, not necessarily a lottery windfall, but clear validating shifts that reflect a change in how the world values your contribution. For Aquarius, the money sign can look like delayed invoices arriving, a new revenue stream emerging from a creative project, an unexpected raise, or a contract that recognizes your specialized skills. The theme is recognition. Your worth becomes visible in currency form. These shifts are rarely purely transactional, they're symbolic. Money landing in your life in tandem with other signs signals that external systems are catching up to your inner readiness. You might notice clients returning, subscribers increasing, or patrons responding after you publish something vulnerable. That validation feels like a currency of both confidence and resources. It buys you options and confirms you're on the right path. What to watch for? Repeated small wins that compound. A single positive invoice could be a fluke. Look for patterns, consecutive weeks of better income, contracts that build on each other, or recurring revenue sources. Also, notice who is involved. Are people offering fair terms? Are the contracts aligned with your values? That alignment matters more than raw numbers for sustainable change. Actionable steps. First, do a financial reality audit. List current income streams and which align with your higher purpose. Second, create a simple plan to protect and grow the new influx. Set aside a portion for reinvestment, a portion for stabilization, emergency buffer, and a modest portion for joy. Third, Negotiate when appropriate. Value recognition often requires clear communication about terms. Aquarians sometimes undercharge from a place of generosity. This is the time to claim clearer compensation where deserved. Watch out for common traps, splurging impulsively on new identity purchases that don't support long-term goals, or assuming one sudden payment guarantees continuous abundance. Treat financial signposts as invitations to systematize. If you do, resource shifts multiply. Money becomes both freedom and feedback, allowing you to step into the turning point with confidence and stability. When life pivots, relationships rearrange. This is the fourth divine sign. Connections reorganize to support the next chapter. For Aquarians, relationship realignments might show up as people stepping into new roles, unresolved relationships ending, or allies surfacing who reflect your future self. Sometimes old friends drift, and that's okay. Growth can make previous rhythms incompatible. The hallmark is clarity. You begin to see who genuinely supports your purpose and who drains energy. You may receive an unexpected message from someone offering collaboration or mentorship, or a romantic relationship could either deepen into committed partnership or dissolve in service of your growth. Parents, siblings, and colleagues may also shift, revealing where boundaries need strengthening. These changes can be subtle, a different tone in conversation, or dramatic. Someone moves away, or a long-standing expectation evaporates. How to respond? Practice compassionate discernment. Create a simple internal rubric. Does this relationship encourage autonomy? Does it invite honesty? Does it respect your emerging priorities? If yes, invest. If no, protect your time. Aquarians value freedom and intellectual connection. Align with those who stimulate your mind and honor your independence. Practical steps. Initiate 2 transparency conversations this week. 1 to clarify expectations with someone close, and 1 to thank someone who has supported you. Expressing gratitude solidifies alignment and opens doors for deeper collaboration. For relationships that are shifting away, release with ceremony, write a letter you don't send, or perform a symbolic letting go. This honors the past without clinging. Boundaries are essential. As your path shifts, your capacity changes. Communicate limits clearly. Define call times, work hours, or emotional bandwidth. Don't fear that boundary setting will make you seem cold. Framed kindly, it shows maturity and protects creative energy. Lastly, watch for people who mirror your vision. Those are the allies you should nurture. Relationship realignment is rarely comfortable, but when it matches your new direction, it becomes liberating. A significant turning point for Aquarians often includes a burst of creative energy combined with external visibility. This 5th sign arrives as a flow state. You create effortlessly, produce work with speed and clarity, and others start noticing. It can manifest as viral content, invitations to speak, gallery interest, or a publication offer. The universe uses recognition to amplify your message when your work aligns with a broader need. This sign is distinctive because it's both internal and external. You feel unusually prolific, and the world begins to reflect that output back. You might suddenly write several high-quality pieces, design a project that people respond to with enthusiasm, or deliver a talk that results in meaningful outreach. For Aquarius, whose ideas often lead social change, this visibility is a vehicle for impact. How to steward this energy? Structure meets spontaneity here. Capture fast-moving ideas in a reliable system, a notes app, voice memos, or a project file. Don't wait for perfection. Publish early drafts, share prototypes, and iterate publicly. The momentum from visibility compounds. Every share and comment increases reach and refines your message. Also, create practical scaffolding. Set up a simple content calendar for the next 30 days. Choose 2 platforms to prioritize and ask for feedback from trusted peers. Public recognition can be intoxicating, so balance exposure with reflective practice. Spend 20 minutes daily grounding. A short walk, breathwork, or journaling will keep your creative output aligned with your values. Common errors: assuming visibility equals vocation or spreading yourself too thin across platforms. Resist chasing every opportunity. Choose visibility that builds your intended audience and amplifies the work you want to be known for. When recognition comes, use it to elevate others too. Aquarians thrive when their success creates communal lift. Leveraging visibility ethically turns the creative surge into lasting influence rather than a fleeting spike. The body often signals shifting seasons before the mind catches up. This 6th sign is about your physical energy recalibrating, changes in sleep patterns, diet cravings, stamina, or a sudden urge to move. For Aquarians who can sometimes live up in ideas, physical sensations are crucial clues. A spike in energy might indicate readiness for action. A period of fatigue could signal incubation, a need to conserve before the leap. Pay attention to recurring physical themes. Are you waking at a consistent new hour with clarity? Are you drawn to different foods? Do you feel restless and compelled to change your environment? These bodily messages are direct communications from your system telling you how to prepare for the turning point. Health recalibration is not only about prevention, it's about optimization for what's next. Action steps. Treat your body as a project. Start small but consistent. Adjust sleep by 30 minutes toward a healthier schedule. Add a short daily movement practice and hydrate with intention. If your body suggests rest, give it without guilt. Incubation produces necessary internal work. If your body asks to move, create a quick routine to channel that energy. A 20-minute brisk walk, a short yoga flow, or a dance session. Also, review your environment. Often when a turning point nears, clutter, stale air, or stagnant routines hinder flow. Declutter a workspace, open windows, and let new light in. Consider a short detox from stimulants if you notice jitteriness. Your nervous system needs clarity to navigate change. Beware of ignoring symptoms. Anxiety can masquerade as excitement. Chronic fatigue may be disguised as a spiritual test. Use practical metrics: consistent sleep, stable appetite, and gentle, sustainable energy levels indicate readiness. If these are off, slow down and recalibrate. When the body and spirit align, you'll enter the turning point with resilience rather than burnout, which is essential for riding whatever surge December 3rd brings. The 7th divine sign is the cosmic nod. Repeated symbols, astrological transits, and meaningful omens converging to confirm the turning point. For Aquarians attuned to the stars, pay attention to personal transits or big picture shifts around December 3rd, planetary aspects that emphasize transformation, communication, or liberation. Even if you don't read charts daily, you'll notice patterns, repeated numbers, animals, songs, or phrases that show up across separate contexts. This sign is cumulative. A single omen is interesting. Multiple unrelated confirmations are hard to dismiss. Maybe you see the same bird twice in a day, a specific number sequence appears on receipts and clocks, and 2 different friends bring up the same prophetic phrase. These cross-channel confirmations create a web of meaning that supports taking a leap. how to work with cosmic alignment, mark the coincidences. Make a list of repeating symbols and ask, what do these point toward? Then look for common themes. If many signs involve bridges or crossings, the message likely concerns transition. If water images recur, the theme might be emotional cleansing or letting go. Use this mapping to create a small ritual that anchors your intention. Light a candle, write a short vow, or plant a seed, something tangible to embody your choice. Combine omens with astrological attention. Even if you're not an astrologer, check for major transits to Aquarius, your rising sign, or your moon. Significant alignments may highlight communication, commitment, or endings, and knowing the focus helps you prepare. If you're uncomfortable interpreting charts, seek a brief reading or a reputable summary online. Avoid superstition traps. Omens guide, they don't dictate. The point is to glean direction, not abdicate agency. When cosmic alignment and practical signals converge, you have both permission and momentum to act. Use the omens as encouragement to trust your inner knowing and to step confidently into the turning point that's arriving. Aquarius, December 3rd isn't just another date. It's a portal. When sudden opportunities, sharpened intuition, financial validation, relationship realignment, creative visibility, bodily recalibration, and cosmic confirmations converge, you stand at a true turning point. You may not feel ready in every way, and that's okay. Turning points are as much about becoming as they are about arriving. Use the practical steps inside each sign. Journal, respond, audit, set boundaries, capture your creativity, honor your body, and map the omens. These actions turn signs into pathways. If this message landed with truth, hit like, subscribe, and comment. I'm ready, Aquarius. Tell us which of the 7 signs you've already seen. I read your comments and will create follow-ups that drill deeper into the sign you're experiencing. Expect guidance, practical rituals, and short meditations tailored to help you step confidently through this moment. Trust the intelligence moving through you. And remember, this turning point is an invitation to design a life that matches your highest frequencies. Keep your heart open, your boundaries firm, and your curiosity alive. Big change is possible, and it's coming for you.